Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put on your back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, fight number 17, excuse me, here, and we got a fight between another team battle. Both are black ops teams, covert ops teams, so to speak, and I give you the Secret Avengers versus Secret Six. Yeah, I thought about this fight and I'm like, what the hell, let me do it anyway. So this is pretty fun for me in a way. Alright, so we're gonna get to it, and we'll kick it off, of course, with the Secret Avengers. Secret Avengers came out late 2010, I believe, which the lineup is Steve Rogers, War Machine, Black Widow, Beast, Ant-Man, Valkyrie, Moon Knight, and once they had Nova, who was their second powerhouse on the team. They're a Black Ops division of the Avengers, and they deal with stuff before it gets really out of control. Pretty much what a Black Ops team is supposed to deal with. And I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the fact that we saw Steve in a different role that he was in, besides being a Captain America. And for a time, that was the only book really Steve was in, and not just being, the head of the superhero community as he was. And it was really interesting to see how this team would play out. You had the brilliant strategist and genius of Beast, the tactical skills of Moon Knight and Black Widow, the all-out one-man army of War Machine, the great leadership of Steve. Valkyrie was like their heavy hitter. Valkyrie come in, and Steve would always say, bring in the heavy hitter. Valkyrie come in, clean house. Ant-Man was like, he was like your seeker. He would go out as well, in his, scope the places out, scout the areas, and then, report back to Steve. They worked very well together. I thought this team was going to be a real clusterfuck. Turned out to be a very good, highly skilled team, and I really enjoyed that. And they've lasted only about maybe 17 issues into their book, maybe 18. But after what's happening in Fear itself, there's going to be some changes to the team, which I'll talk about sometime later. But I really enjoyed the team. I wish Nova stayed on the team. He was like the major powerhouse, but they worked very well together. They were the true embodiment of a Black Ops, Covert Ops team, in my opinion. No question about it. I really much enjoyed the Secret Avengers. I mean, I question that there are too many Avengers teams. I do say that myself, but they had a purpose, and I really enjoyed the Secret Avengers. So you got all that wrapped up into one with this team. Alright, so we move on to the next combatant, and this is a group that I wish DC would bring back, most definitely. And we're talking about the Secret Six. Now, the thing about the Secret Six is they first appeared in Villains United, their first incarnation of the team, but I'm talking about the last incarnation of the team where Bane was leading the team. So you had Bane, Catman, Deadshot, Jeanette, Scandal Savage, King Shark, Ragdoll, and later on Knockout came back. They were not heroes. They were a covert team. They did what they felt like was necessary for them to do. So if it was necessary for them to kill they would kill. They had no problem killing. At first, Scandal Savage was leading the group for a while, and then later on, Bane decided to take over because he saw Scandal wasn't really delivering in a way. And this team was pretty much another team you would think would be a clusterfuck because of all the egos on this team, and we saw that for a while. But later on, this team really wrapped up and became a pretty decent, deadly team. Okay, no doubt about it. But in the end, I think it was a mistake for DC to end them, in a way. Because once Gail Simone took over them, Gail shot them to the roof. And she was doing such a good job on the book. So you got the strategist of Bane, the Catman being the world's greatest tracker. You got one of the great marksmen, Deadshot. Scandal Savage with her great martial arts skills and things like that. Jeanette is pretty much immortal, and she's also known as Banshee and things like that. King Shark is the giant shark man you don't want to be messing with. Ragdoll is Ragdoll, and Knockout was a former female Fury, So you got a good lineup here, and it was great to see. In the end, they were taken down by the whole superhero community because Bane wanted to take out the whole Bat family. But in the end, they were good. It was all good. No question about it. Pretty much enjoyed what we got from the Secret Six. Alright? So, in terms of a battle between these two groups, this would be great, in my opinion. I imagine it like this. The whole fight between Bane and Steve Rogers happened. So Bane would love to go at it again with Steve Rogers. So, and then you got War Machine, who is like the one-man army himself. You got Black Widow, who I could see a great fight between her and Scandal Savage. Valkyrie and I say Knockout going at it would be cool. Moon Knight and Catman or so, or Deadshot. You can throw all the lineups together. It'd be just a great match, in my opinion. This team, somebody's gonna die in this fight. There's gonna be killings in this fight, and I like both of these teams, so I'm gonna stay neutral in this fight. But it'll be a great battle between these two teams, in my opinion. Just a very good battle between these two Black Ops teams. But you guys decide. Secret Avengers or the Secret Six. And other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid. Hope you guys enjoyed today's fights. I will be back as usual time for the next two fights, 18 and 19. But other than that, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned, battle on.